So Chicago picked up an exciting young player in the NBA draft, Denzel Valentine. He was a Michigan senior, and he put out some pretty nice stats in college. What do you think of him, Ron?
Yeah, no, definitely. He certainly performed in his last year. Putting up 19 points per game. Close to eight rebounds, 8 assists. So he really is. He really is. Can play in all assets of the game, an all-round player. There's been comparisons to Draymond Green, but in a guard version. So, he's certainly a good pickup. He shot well from three in college. 44%, and I certainly think he's an addition. But again, the 3-point line in college is different to the NBA 3-point line. I'm interested to see what your thoughts are on what his role will be, because he'll be playing behind obviously Jimmy Butler, Dwayne Wade. There's Doug McDermott as well. There's only so many minutes everyone can get. What do you think his role's going to be with the Bulls this year?
I believe Valentine will be a key player off the bench for the Bulls. It just depends on how many minutes he will get, which it's hard to say with rookies. Well, not rookies, but players like McDermott and Mirotic and Snell and players like that on the bench who are playing basically the same position.
Gotta find some minutes for Snell.
Yeah, no, but yeah. I'd like to see him play some good minutes. It's hard to say what the Bulls will do. We saw flashes of greatness in the summer league though. That buzzer beater, that was very nice. But yeah, I'd like to see him play. He'd be very good coming off the bench behind Dwayne Wade. Be good to carry the second offense for the
and just
Bulls.
some scoring off the bench.
Yeah,
but I was going to ask
shooting, which is what the Bulls need.
I was going to ask what do you think the hierarchy of the Bulls team is at the moment? Obviously you've got Dwayne Wade, Jimmy Butler, or Butler then Wade. In terms of wing players, where does it go from there? So you got Butler, Wade, whichever one you want as your 1-2. Who's after that? Is Valentine the third best wing player on the Bulls at the moment?
I really like McDermott personally. I'd probably say McDermott.
He hasn't been
Valentine.
tested, hey,
Yeah, I really like McDermott's game. I think he's probably next. And then I think Valentine might be after. You think about it, who else do Bulls have? Snell. Is he... Valentine probably looks better than Snell. No offense to Tony Snell, but he's been in the league for a while. He hasn't really done anything amazing.
Don't forget about the German they got in the second round.
Oh, yeah.
Cool Zipser.
Yeah, I forgot about him. He could be good. I don't...
I think he's a second round pick for a reason.
Yeah.
Nah, look, I don't know. In my eyes, I have Valentine as the third best wing player on the Bulls.
Think he's better than
Honestly, do. I think in terms of all round play, I think as much as people like to ignore, there are two ends of a basketball court.
Yeah.
And he's a good defender. He can play defense. He's a decent shooter. We saw that 44%, and while college is different to the NBA line, I think he's
a decent rebounding guard.
Exactly.
Too, yeah.
I think he's got a game that can adjust. You look at young rookie players out of college. There are only so many players' games that adapt and can go into the NBA, and I think he's got it. He complements all facets of the game. He rebounds, scores, defends. He creates, and that's a big thing. He can create. So I think he'll be one of the main scorers for the Bulls off the bench. I also think he'll be one of the main playmakers. It's a hell of a lot to ask for, 14th pick in the draft in his first year. I certainly think he's up to it. But I think, we've obviously discussed what his role will be on the team. Do you think he got drafted too high, too low? What are your thoughts on where Denzel Valentine went in the draft?
Like we already said, he had a great senior year in college. He got the Michigan team to the Big Ten.
Yeah.
And I'm actually surprised the Bulls were able to pick him at 14th pick. I thought he would go earlier, before players like George's puppy. I can't even say his name. Whoever went third.
Great pick by the Sacramento Kings.
No, but I don't even. Yeah, I think I'm surprised we got him. I think he went a lot later than I expected him to go. And it was a good pickup for Chicago, and it's.
Where do you think he should have gone then? If going off the draft, where do you think he could have? Is he in top 10?
Yeah, looking at the people that went 11, 12. Domantas Sabonis, got Taurean Prince, the Greek guy that I can't say, and then you got Funmaker.
Papagiannis.
Yeah, Valentine could easily be picked before any of those players, even Jakob Poeltl. He could have been picked before any of them. Valentine is a very quality player who put up some very good stats, and I think he could have been in the top 10. So we're very lucky that Chicago got him.
Yeah, no, I think yeah, no, I agree. He got we were very lucky with where we got him. I think someone that the Bulls could have picked. Uh, obviously you're looking at they needed a point guard. Like they obviously picked the best player available. For now, but I think someone they really could have and should have gone with was Wade Baldwin. He's a good point guard from Vanderbilt. He can create off the dribble, great playmaker. Memphis have got a team. Like they really do have a team. You look at you got Conley they re-signed, which obviously some people are questioning whether he got too much.
No, it was a good amount.
No, but look, and then they've still got you still got Tony Allen, who is still I reckon the best perimeter defender in the league. You've also got Chandler Parsons. They signed in free agency. He's a good scorer as long as he stays healthy. And then along with that, you got Randolph and Gasol down low. And then all of a sudden you've got Deonta Davis, who was drafted 31st, absolutely fell in the draft, and Wade Baldwin. Memphis have a team coming.
Do Memphis have Jeff Green as well?
Yeah, Jeff Green as well.
They have a stacked
So no,
bench,
they've got a good side. But one thing I was going to ask was with Valentine, there's been questions about his knees. He's had operations on both his knees. Do you think his knees will be able to stand up in a 82 game season?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I'm hoping that he will be healthy and will be able to play in the NBA and will be able to play next season.
Long career.
Yeah, I'd really like to see him have a good career. I don't want to see like what happened to Derrick Rose. That would be terrible if that happened to another Bulls guard. But no, I hope that he can stay healthy. I'm not sure about his knees, so I can't really comment on it. But I hope he can stay healthy.
Well, when you look at it, him and McDermott, are essentially fighting for a starting spot once Wade leaves. And I honestly think the Bulls have shot themselves in the foot by signing Wade, because by doing that, I understand they'll be decent now, but will they? Like really? Like I mean, only time will tell. But you're prolonging developing McDermott, Mirotic, Valentine. Like Bulls aren't in a position to win a championship, but they're faking that they are when they're not. And you look at it. I think Valentine can be him and Butler can make a duo. To be honest.
Yeah, I think Butler or McDermott can make a duo as well.
Yeah, but I think especially with Valentine with his defense and his all-round game, that he can, he won't get a chance because
he's not going to get minutes.
No, Wade will be there, and how long? I don't know what the Bulls' plan is.
Yeah,
I honestly do not understand what the Bulls' plan is. You say we're going to go get athletic and get younger, so you go out and get a guy who's a 4-year senior out of college, Denzel Valentine, who as long as his knees are okay, will be fine, but. He's a 4-year player. Like, he's not young.
Yeah.
He's the oldest type of player you can get in a draft. You know what I mean? He's not a one and done. A 4-year senior. So, sure, while his game's been developed, well, he's still old. You know what I mean? So his knees are bad. So he's certainly not athletic. So and then you sign Wade, Rondo. I honestly don't understand. You're prolonging. You are essentially prolonging the development of these young players.
Yeah, well, Wade was in Miami for a very long time, for his whole career, really. And, I mean, he's a quality player, but you look at Miami, they never really have, had a great... Well, not counting LeBron, just Wade by himself since LeBron.
Yeah, past LeBron,
They have never really been able to, consistently make the playoffs and have a good playoffs run. Dwayne's a great player, but he really can't.
Oh, look at not last season, but season before when they picked up Justice Winslow. They didn't even make the playoffs. And how long are the Bulls planning on keeping Wade? As in, is he playing until he finishes his career, or I don't understand. What is because he's obviously signed on for this year. Then he's got a player option next year, so he can opt out, which he will. Because who wouldn't in this day and age with all the money going around? But what do the Bulls then re-sign him? I don't know.
It
they
really
need
depends
shooting.
on how good the Bulls do this year. That's exactly what they do. That's why they could have made. That's why they could have made a better pick in the draft. For example, Henry Ellison, a power forward, and Karis LeVert, great shooter, and whoever players that went not very far picks after the 14th pick. I mean, Henry Ellison went 18th pick. It's only 4 picks after Chicago's pick, and he's a very good player. He went surprisingly late as well. He can shoot the 3, and he's he's very good power forward, and he could have been useful off the bench for Chicago. Also, Karis LeVert, a great shooter.
And the Bulls could have traded down, to get Marco Bellinelli or another shooter, and still keep a draft pick, And all right, lastly, will Denzel Valentine be in the All-Rookie first team?
I think he has the potential to be in the All-Rookie first team. Honestly, it depends on his minutes though. If the coaches give him good minutes and he performs and gives our bench some decent offense, he scores, I think he can make the first team. I think he has the potential to do that.
That'll be the biggest problem, is minutes. With McDermott, Snell, him, there's only so many minutes to go around, especially you're expecting Wade and Butler to be playing mountains of minutes. So who do you have in your first rookie all team? You got Ben Simmons?
Yeah, I'm expecting Ben Simmons to be there.
One of the forwards?
I would say probably Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield at shooting guard?
Yeah, right. He's going to have a large role to play in.
Brandon Ingram?
Brendan Ingram. Yeah, he could be there.
So then you've got one more guard spot and a center left.
Oh, if Chris Dunn plays well for Minnesota, he could easily make it. At a forward spot, I don't see Dragon Bender center.
Yeah, center. Thon Maker all day.
There weren't many centers, in the top 10.
No.
I mean, you got Jakob Poeltl, who's the only proper center there, and then you got the Greek guy later on, and then there's not really. So I'm gonna have to go with Jakob Poeltl.
Yeah. So you don't see Valentine making the All-Rookie first team?
I can see him making it, just probably not in this season.
I don't know. When you look at guys like Dunn, Simmons, Ingram, they're starters.
Yeah.
They're going to get tons of minutes, and I think points-wise, their stats will just far outweigh what Valentine's will. So make sure you like, favorite, subscribe to the video.